This is a peculiar place. Do you know what? I just went and talked to a lady called Anita, and she said, I can't talk to you about this place. I don't really know anything. Go and talk to Vicky. I went to talk to Vicky. Vicky is the current president, and she said, oh, I can't really talk to you. Talk to my husband. So then he came out, and I said, hello, and we chatted for a while, and he said, hey, I can't really talk to you. I've only been here 2.5 years, so I don't really know much about all this Republic business. So it's all a bit odd. I feel like there might be a conspiracy here not to tell me anything about this strange little republic. There's a lack of people about. I asked about the poodle and the assassination attempt, and they said that the poodle belonged to a cross-dresser who nobody seems to know what has happened to that person. Whether they've moved away, died, nobody knows. I will persevere and see if I can find some locals later. They did say perhaps they come in after haymaking. So, I don't know what time that is, probably about 9:30. I will persevere, because I'm a perseverer. Well, this is John. How long have you lived in the town, John?
23 years we've been here.
23 years?
Yeah.
Can you remember when the Republic started?
Before that again, but probably 30 years or 35 years, roughly. I'm not too sure about that, yeah.
And can you remember why it was that it happened?
Yep. They changed the boundaries of the areas, so the water from Whangamomona runs down towards Wanganui. So they decided that because our water runs to Whangamomona, to Wanganui, we're going to pay rates to Wanganui catchment. So now we pay rates to Horizon, which is Wanganui. It cost myself $1,000 a year for rates to Wanganui, and I'm paying for parking in buses in Wanganui, footpaths, library, water, clean water, and so on. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So although it sort of sounds like a bit of a laugh, the whole Republic thing, it actually had a very serious point then.
It had a serious point. Yeah, yeah. And it still cost me $1,000 a year for nothing. I get actually nothing out of it, just check shit, you know.
Right.
And that was the sort of deciding point on sort of why we actually paying, why they did change it. So it was, the big thing was like a bullshit day. We'll have a revolt and have a republic. So they elected a president in Kestrip. Kessie was the first one, and he did about 10 years, and then he pulled out. There was a goat for a couple of years.
Now, how did that happen?
Just another bullshit thing, they had a goat and he got poisoned and he died, old Billy the goat. And then there was a poodle. He had a couple of attempts of assassination against him, so he pulled out.
What happened?
Another big wolf come along and tried to kill him, grabbed him by the scruff of the neck and shook right out of him. So then we had another election, probably say like maybe 15 or 18 years after it first started. And Kessie was the first. He had another go, Mert from the garage, and we had a cross-dresser, Bruce, but then he got dressed up as a girl, so we called him, his name was Miriam, which was a real laugh. And there's no way we're going to have a cross-dresser as a president of Wonga. And so Mert was the next president, and he must have done it for, I don't know, 9 years. He had 2 or 3 people come in and want to take him on as president, and they got outvoted quite easily. And Mert died about 6 or 8 months ago. Yeah, so he was the only. He was the only president that died. He died in office. Yeah. So we had a state funeral, and at the moment, the Republican's wife, Vicky, she's president in waiting or in standing, or she's filling in. Yeah.
So how many people live locally now?
In the village, about 14 or 15, if they're all here. There's about 15 to 18 kids at school. And the whole area, like within 10 or 15 k's, is probably about 160, 180 people here.
Okay.
You can come in here and get your passport stamped, and all the tourists, and they do. And it's $2 a passport to get it stamped. And I've seen people just drive in here and they want to get passport stamped, and they've been to the Whangamomona Republic. And we're probably making in the summertime, $800 to $1,000 a month. We're making out of tourists coming in here, and that money goes into the big pool. And then later on, as I said, if there's a shearing competition or something on, we want to apply to the Republic for funding, or for the new hall, or whatever. We can apply to that kitty and say, yeah. And there's a different committee runs that, and yeah, we've got a grant here for you, or whatever. So that's the way it works. Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd want to say? Because I think you've covered everything I was going to ask, and you've given me some insight.
No, that's about it. Yeah, no, it is. It's a great community. We've been here for 20 odd years, but it's amazing. It's just everybody helps everybody.
Thank you very much.
There's no problem. Yeah, you can turn it off now. Yeah.
Well, that's quite a bonus. It would seem that after my rather cold start and my conspiracy theories, I talked to the best man for the job. So that was really good. So thank you, John, for all that information about the peculiar thing that is the Republic of Whangamomona. 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 Whangamomona, 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 Whangamomona. Oh, another story he told me was that the Czech bloke who stood was only meant to stand for a joke, and then apparently he won the election, so they had a recount, and then they had a coup, and they kicked him out of town. And another time, Billy the Goat ate some of the votes, so nobody's quite sure who should have won that time.